before I forget, because like I said, I am solo today. I don't want to forget anything like that. Today's show is brought to you by wrong button. DraftKings Sportsbook, man. Shout out to DraftKings. We know the top rated sports booking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and most importantly, they are reliable. And we know it's wild card time, man. Playoffs are here, man. And what better way to get involved than to, add a little incentives while you are watching the games, man. And the best way to do that is, to download the app, DraftKings, right? And when you download the app, especially my new customers out there, you make sure you use the promo code Moats. Why? Because when you make that first bet of $5, you will receive $200 in bonus bets. It is a great concept, man, and it just adds to the fun as a whole. But at the same time, I understand we can get lost in the sauce, and it can get a little crazy at times. And when that happens, you know what you got to do. You definitely got to tap in, man, because obviously we see a couple of things going on up here, man. We got the gambling problem people. The people that are living in New York. You see the number that you can text. But I think everybody else, you see the digits to dial. They are 1-800-GAMBLER. I think Jalen's still going to be very affordable, just from my eyes. All right. Now, Joe Gerbis, he says, that boy Tyreek won out. I'm going to give him a second. I think he says I'm gonna give him a second round. We need him. That's what he says. We need him. Yeah. All right. Shout out. My man said, yo, I want the Tyreek Hill experience, man. Okay. Well, let's talk about it, right? Because we do know. I mean, Tyreek one of them ones. Don't play ball Reek now. Okay. Now I'm prefacing this solely on all on Phil. Okay. All on Phil. I'm a Tyreek Hill fan on field, baby. On field, oh, baby, he's a speed demon, and I love going fast. Come on, baby. When you talking about Tyreek as a wide receiver, man, this dude obviously showed that he was more than just an elite return man. When I first played against him when he was in Kansas City, he was running back punts. That was the guy you didn't want to kick punts or kickoffs to. Yeah. But to see how this dude has evolved, how he's developed, how he's perfected his craft as a wide receiver, as a hands catcher of the football, as a route runner, man, and all these things in between. Honestly, that's the thing I've been most impressed with. Because early on, man, I had him pegged as just you're the next Dante Hall, right? You're Kansas City Chiefs, you're the return man, you're super fast. That's all you're going to do. But to see what he's developed into as a wide receiver and his ability to still be productive with the various caliber quarterbacks, right? Play with Patrick Mahomes, right? He's going to go down as arguably the greatest or one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played this game, regardless of our personal opinions on him. But then to go to Tua Tagovailoa, shout out to Tua, and still go out there and be top five, multiple occasions as a wide receiver, really like set the league on fire that first year down there in Miami. That's the part where I'm like, yeah, I know there is a lot that comes with Tyreek, man. But when you're talking about his on-field production, this is the guy that is the shifter, so to speak, right? You get him, and this isn't the Deontay, this isn't the Mike Williams type of trade. This is a bona fide top 5 type dude, man. And now the question is, all right, if you're doing it, what does it cost, and what are the ramifications of said cost? Because he's not on a rookie deal. We know Tyreek, he get big boy money, all right? And he produces, but that's a $25-30 million wide receiver, man. So now we're looking at the rest of our roster like, yo, who is gone? All right. Hey, Nash, you got to be gone. All right. Rush, the only way you're staying is if you're taking like 20. Defensively, man, okay, all right, because there's some names we're gonna have to get. You catch what I'm saying, right? That's the Tyreek Hill effect, because it shifts the makeup of your team. It shifts the structure of your team. You're no longer, this well balanced. Now you're saying, yo, this is how we get it in. This is my Antonio Brown. This is my, what I'm coming here to do today. Can you stop it? Is the question. I don't hate the approach. Now, I do have questions in terms of, does Arthur Smith utilize him to the same extent? I mean, Tyreek has went from Andy Reid / Eric Bieniemy to Mike Daniels. I just, yeah. That's my only, shout out to Mike McDaniels though, man. But that's my only thing with that one, man. I do think that Tyreek is one of those players that, to me, I think he's gonna shine wherever he's at. But at the same time, man, when you're going from offensive-minded guys that are really, really gifted in the passing attack, right? Mike McDaniel, really gifted in passing attack, right? You talk about the way that he's up the production from Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. You talk about Kansas City. We know what those guys are from passing attack. I just don't think that Arthur Smith currently has that type of mentality. So my concern is, how does that mesh? How did those schematics and thought processes merge? Now, we'll see how that also plays out, because we do know that Arthur Smith was requested for an interview with the Jets for their head coaching spot. We obviously know he was also requested for the Tar Heels head coaching spot at one time. He turned the Tar Heels one down. We'll see what happens with the Jets situation. But there is a scenario where maybe he is gone, and now you might be talking about bringing in somebody different, a little bit, with their scheme being more pass, first, because I know that's what a lot of people want here. Then maybe that changes the idea of Tyreek Hill and more so puts a premium on him now, because we got a guy that we think can utilize that. I just don't think right now it's as big of a priority, because the way Arthur Smith runs it, we're not trying to, get a wide receiver a ton of targets like that just yet, man. We're even seeing that with GP. So that's my only hesitancy with it, man. But I do like the thought process, though, man. I do like how your mind is working right there, Joe Gerbish. I hit that like button one time for the culture, and don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. All right. Let's